If I remember correctly, that crucifixion scene was like over 500,000.
Just for that scene?
Yeah, crazy, innit?
What's going on, people? You're tuned into another episode of That Was a Vibe.
Now, before we delve into today's episode, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join the That Was a Vibe family.
Trust me, this is the home of old school, so you want to join. Listen, let's just kick it off. It's 1999 and Escobar season has returned.
Escobar season has returned.
Everybody's favorite rapper Nas releases his third solo album, I Am. You had collaborations with DMX, Scarface, and Leah, but there's one track that we're going to review today. It's none other than Hate Me Now featuring Puff Daddy. So without further ado, we're going to get into Nas featuring Puff Daddy. It's the one and only Hate Me Now video.
Escobar season has returned.
It's been a long time. Been a long time coming.
Right. At the time this video came out, this video was literally so controversial. I can only put it in layman terms as, remember a couple of years ago when the Childish Gambino This Is America video came out? It was literally to that level of controversy.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like, it was so controversial.
It's life or death with me now. But you know, there's no turning back now. This is what makes me. This is what I am. Feel me?
This video, what you're saying, was so controversial, but this video actually attempted to be banned. You know, the Mayor Giuliani actually got involved and actually tried to ban this video, obviously because of the crucifixion of Christ.
Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Don't hate me. Hate the money I see. Clothes that I buy. Ice that I...
Right, there's only one time that I would have loved to have seen this performance live. 4 or 5 years ago, there was a Bad Boy reunion tour, and Nas and P. Diddy must have come out, and if you've seen the length of their mink coat, you know when the Queen or like royalty have their mink coat and it's like a mile long? That's exactly how long.
Peter would have had something to say about that.
Yeah, 100%. And there were actually people carrying it as well while they were performing. Crazy. I would have loved to see that live.
Flows that I try, close your eyes. Picture me rolling, sixes, money folding, chickens, honeys that swollen, the richest. Nas get in ya, most critically acclaimed Pulitzer Prize winner, best storyteller, thug narrator, my style's greater, model data, big threat to a lot of you haters.
This is another classic Queensbridge shot here, do you know what I mean? On top of the shop, they've got the whole hood behind them.
Tim's, jeans.
Can't stop.
Cause I can't stop now.
You can hate me.
You can hate me now.
Do it
I hate
now.
you too. But I won't stop now.
Come on.
Cause I can't stop now.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. This video influenced me with a lot of things. But that pull-up, where they pull up to the club, they got the guy that's driving them, opens up the Bentley door. Yeah, legendary.
Come on.
You can hate me now.
Do it now.
You can hate me now.
Do it now. I told you, do it now. Let's go. You wanna hate me, then hate me. What can I do but keep getting money?
This entry is one of the best entries to a club ever. I think the only one that could top this is Hype Williams' film Belly.
Yeah.
Apart from Belly, I can't really choose, but that's how you enter a club.
This ringside try, watching my paper, almost a decade, quite impressive. Most of the best is in the essence for this rap stuff that I stand for, expanding more to the big screen. Bill Gates dreams, but it seems you'd rather see me in jail with state dreams. Want me off the scene fast, but good things last.
You've got to remember as well, like, this is Nas' new album dropping. You got Puff Daddy in his pomp. Do you remember, this is after No Way Out. I think he signed even $100 million.
Yeah.
He cashed $100 million check. So you look how he's feeling at the time, man. You can't touch this video and the vibe of this at this time.
My bad, should I step on my shoes, give them to you? Here's my cars in my house, you can live in that too. Criticize when I flow for the street, hate my dress code, Gucci this, Fendi that. What you expect, yo? Nickname Esco, took this game to its threshold. Best flow, I bet the whole US know.
Now, if rumor has it, and the myth is true, this at the time was one of the most expensive videos at that time. If I remember correctly, that crucifixion scene was like over 500,000.
Just for that scene.
Yeah, crazy, innit?
It won't stop. Come on.
Listen, we are back. This time to conclude Hate Me Now, Nas featuring Puff Daddy. This is the time of the show where we concluded this a certified classic or just an old school track with a good vibe. I'm going to kick this one off. This is a certified classic. There's no arguments with this at all. The video is Hype Williams. This is 1999. He had one of the longest stretches. He was the go-to guy for the music videos. This one did not disappoint. The beginning of the music video, you were in Queensbridge, just to set the scene that, listen, I'm still here, I'm still relevant, the hood still loves me, and I brought Diddy from Harlem with me. There's no two questions about that. You move on into the club scene, one of the best club entrances of all time.
I agree.
As I said, along with Belly, probably the club scene was just mad. You had tigers in the club. You had Puff Daddy pulling Cristal. He's spitting into the camera. You got Nas with the mink coat. It's controversy again, isn't it? Really, it's controversial wearing that at the time. Obviously, you got the strippers doing their stuff. It's a hip hop club scene. And then you move on to the third part of the video, the crucifixion of Christ. It caused so much controversy. This video was nearly banned. As Bounce was saying, it cost so much money to get that scene done. But to even push the boundaries and get yourself crucified, I'm sorry, it's gonna offend a lot of people. And you've got 3 elements of that video. So for me, the video is a certified classic. The track, guys, if you're being hated on, this is one of the best tracks to represent that. Like, Nas, at the end of the day, is many people's favorite rapper. A lot of people do hate on Nas. I don't actually understand why. I think it's jealousy, and this track just encapsulates it. On top of it, what feature could you have? They picked the best at that time. No Way Out, 1997. Puff Daddy is just on different levels at this time. For him to come on, get on the hook, for me, the clack, this is just an old, listen, this is an undeniable, certified classic.
I mean, what more can I say other than what Nabesh just said, apart from the fact that the legacy of this video, I think it stood the test of time. We already know that there was a lot of legal cases that happened after this video was released. Certain people got moved to because this video was about to be released in an unedited version.
You are a real chatty patty. This is the second time you've attempted to expose music business, beef. But it's fine. Look, I didn't say it. You said it.
Look, if the documents are out there, it's only right. Don't shoot the messenger. It's only right that we'll put it out there. But look, one thing I would say is, like, this video was stood the test of time. It's one of the biggest tracks on the album. It still rang out in the clubs. Even when you saw the video, it just gave it that new energy. And I think on that basis alone, this is a certified classic.
I'm actually surprised. I actually thought you were just going to go against the grain like you usually do.
No.
I'm actually surprised.
No, I have to agree with you on this one.
Well, listen, look, there you go. That was Nas Hate Me Now featuring Puff Daddy. Guys, remember to like, subscribe, and share. Get in the comments. Let us know what you think. I'm actually intrigued to see what you guys think. If anybody's going to challenge what me and Bounce says, that this is not a certified classic, and I want to see the reason for it.
And don't get it twisted. We read all the comments, so make sure you comment.
Trust me. So thank you for tuning in to another episode. You know what's going to happen. We're going to be back again for another home of R&B, hip hop, everything old school. That was a vibe. Thank you for tuning in today.